Today, we're diving into the ball mark protocol, which is a key part of managing close calls in volleyball. It's all about how referees handle those tricky situations when the ball lands near the lines.
Right, so basically, it's a process that's used to review a call when there's uncertainty whether the ball was in or out, especially on the side and end lines. It's something that happens at the end of a rally, and teams can request it if they want to challenge the decision.
Exactly. And it's not like every ball mark gets reviewed. The mark has to be clear and reliable. Like, it has to give actual evidence that can help the referee make the right decision.
If the mark isn't clear, or if the ball touched the line first, then no review will be done. It's all about ensuring the process is quick and fair, so the match can resume smoothly.
Right. And what I find interesting is that the process is pretty structured. The first referee takes charge, coming down from the stand to check things out. They make sure the area is clear and then talk to the line judge to gather info.
Yeah, and there's this very specific signal for when a ball mark protocol is requested. The player signals by making a C with their fingers, then points to the line. It's pretty clear once you know what to look for.
For sure. But what happens if the request is invalid? Like if the mark doesn't actually help the decision, or if it's been messed with somehow?
Oh, in those cases, the first referee will reject the request. They'll give the illegal request signal, and then just move on with the game. The match can't just stop forever after all.
Yeah, time is of the essence. So, if the protocol is successful, what happens next? Does the game stop for a while?
Not at all. Once the review happens, the decision is made quickly. The first referee signals the result and the match continues immediately. No delays unless absolutely necessary.
It's really all about getting it right and keeping the game fair. But there's also a limit on how many times a team can challenge, right? You can't keep asking for reviews after a while.
Exactly. After 2 unsuccessful requests in a set, they can't ask for another one. And if the mark is altered, whether on purpose or not, the referee has the right to impose penalties.
That's key, penalties for altering the mark. It's a pretty serious violation if a player messes with the evidence like that.
Yeah, and it's all about making sure the process remains transparent and doesn't drag on. The crowd and players need to know what's going on, and the match has to keep moving forward.
I think it's a good balance between fairness and speed. The referees have a lot of responsibility in keeping things fair, but they also have to ensure the game doesn't lose momentum.
Absolutely. And in rare cases, even the first referee can initiate a ball mark protocol if they feel unsure about their own decision. It's an extra layer of fairness.
So, it's all about getting the right call, but in a way that keeps things fair and quick. All right, before we wrap up, do you think there's a way to make this process even smoother?
Maybe more training for players on the signals and when to make a request. That could reduce confusion and make everything go a bit faster. But overall, I think the system works pretty well as it is.
Agreed. It's a good system for making sure no team gets an unfair advantage. Well, that's it for today's deep dive into the ball mark protocol. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time.